So with Fluent Forms and the Fluent community, I'm going to show you how you can make a subscription, and when somebody pay for the subscription, then they will be added to a particular area of the community, your own community of course, and when they cancel this subscription, uh, then they won't be able to exit assets anymore to the society. So what I have done, I've made a form, and you have to use the email and the secret name. That's very important, and you must make it required. And then what I've done is I've made a subscription fields, and I've connected with Stripe and with Ideal, how you can use Ideal with subscriptions. I showed you that in another tutorial, so watch that tutorial. Now the new integration allows you also to cancel a subscription when they are cancel it on the front end. So then you have to toggle this on, and this is the token that they're using for it, that will push to Stripe. So when somebody cancel the subscription, then they don't have to pay anymore. The only problem is that they have still access to the platform, and we don't want that. We want when the subscription is cancelled, then they can be part of community of your own community, of course, anymore. So this is the fields that I've made, and then we go into the integration and the settings. And of course, I'm not going to show you how you can set up the whole form with the confirmation of the email. So they have to do a confirmation on their email. There are other tutorials for that. Where we particular are interested in is the integration and configuration. You can use the um, user registration for integration. So when they have registered and you made them a subscriber, then you can also choose for automatically log in for the users, but then they will be directly a subscriber and they can enter the community. But we don't want that. Where we particular are interested in is the new integration from FluentCommunity, that you can choose what part they can subscribe for. So you can choose here the areas, the rooms where they can subscribe for, and then you have to use, of course, the email fields. That is very important. The username and the passwords you can leave blank, then there will be sent out an email. Don't forget you SMT in, otherwise they will get in the spam and you will get errors. So once you have done that, then you can save the form, and the other thing that we have to use is the Uncanny Animator. So we go into the Uncanny Animator, then we make a webhook, and this webhook we have integrated into Stripe. And the only thing that you have to activate is when somebody cancel the subscription, and that is very important. But you also have to push some fields from the form into Stripe. That's important for the automation, otherwise it won't work. And you have to do that with the payment settings of this form, and then we have to push the data to Stripe, and this is the username and the email. No, these are the payments. You have to go to the payment settings of the particular form. So here you go to the form and then to the payments settings, and the only thing that you have to do is push data to Stripe. So give the name, email, then you grab it from the form. Here are the tokens, and then you have to embed the email token and the secret name or the first name. Once you have done that, then and you have embedded the webhook in Stripe from the Uncanny Animator, Then you can use the data from that particular webhook. So when somebody is subscribing, then the data will be pushed into Uncanny Animator. Then you have to use the admin email for an email configuration, an email when you send an email. And you can choose the site name, but of course you can also use everything else that you want. Then you have to grab the token from the webhook that you have embedded into Stripe, and when you go into the webhook, then you have to choose for the email, and then you can send them a little message, and you can also give them a discount code or something else. You can do whatever you want. Of course, you have to save it. And the other thing that I have done, but there are 1001 scenarios that you can do, but I've chosen for delete the user. So you grab the data and then you use the user email, and you grab the email matching the email from the webhook that you've put into Stripe. So this is the webhook, and then you save the whole thing. The benefit of this is that you can run the automation in every direction that you want to, because when you're doing it with Fluent Forms, um, they don't have to pay anymore for the subscription, but the subscription has been cancelled, but they still have access. So you don't want that. You want to delete the user, delete the data, and when they once they subscribe once again, then they have access to the portal, to the community. So there is no subscription on this moment, and let's subscribe myself. And we go to websites, and I'm going to subscribe myself. Now, before you do that, of course, you have uh, to give permissions, and that you can do to the plugin of the Fluent community. So we go into the Fluent community. Let's see the community. You can do with portals or also with courses. And you also have to change the community URL to the login page. So when you go in here, uh, no, that is not. This is not. No, forget this. Sorry, I'm so sorry. But you go into the portal settings, and then you go into the URL, and then you put in here your URL, your login URL. So when you have a particular area, yeah, I use login press, then you have to embed here the login URL. So and privacy, only login users can use the portal. This is one thing that you can do. But you can also to go to the particular portals in here. You push in the dots, and then you can choose in which kind of group they will be pasted in. So in this case, this is okay. So and then we watch it. So we choosing the settings. So we go here into the dots, and then you can choose to keep it secret. So you can use the private modes. So in this case, I don't want this one to be private, but we go into another portal. So the first one is for everybody, and this one I want to have it private. So it's private, and we're gonna save it, and we're gonna make this one also private. It is already private, I think so. Let's see. no, it's not private, so it's private, and we save it. So this one is private, and this one is private, and this one is for everybody. So let's see that in action now. We are not a subscriber. So this is the portal. They can't um, leave a message because they have to be a subscriber. You can see here, and then they have to log in and to be a subscriber. But they can read the information, and as you can see here, this one is private. Now you can also choose categories. So there are different categories in this particular area. And you think by yourself, you can do it in here, but that is not the case. You have to go back to the room. So this is the particular room. And then you think by yourself, you can embed it in here, but it's not here. So it's a little bit confusing, as I may say so. So we have to go in here. This is the particular area, and then you can delegate it to a particular room. So you can choose whatever you want. You can also use the option for only the administrator, and you can make another room. So you can another particular subject, so another space, and you can add it in here, and then you can delegate it to one of the other areas. A little bit confusing, I think so, but it can be that it is only for me confusing. You're probably smarter than me. But that out of the way, let's go to the subscription. So this is incognito, and this is the particular portal. And as you can see, we want to have access to this one. And remember the form that we've chosen for. Let's go to the form once again and to the feeds that we have activate configuration, integrations, and going into the FluentCommunity feeds. Then you can see that we have already added this one. So let's see that once again in front ends. I'm switching from one to the other way. Sorry for that. You can see we have no access and we can do nothing. I've made a menu on top, and this is actually the menu from my website. So I'm gonna subscribe myself, um, and remember that it's a very important email and the secret name. And then we're gonna use this fake email, and we're gonna make a donation. So from 1 cent, I'm not gonna get rich for this donation. Then it will be redirected. So now I am a paid member. So this is my membership. As you can see, it is Stripe, and yeah, I'm now a member of my own website. What is very important by Stripe is when you have subscription websites, do the payments that they only can have one subscription. So you have to toggle that on, and then you can if they have already a subscription, then you can redirect it to a particular page on your website. So this is very important. So I embed the particular website URL when they have no subscription anymore, and of course you must choose it for the particular page, the particular one that you're using on Stripe. So it is dedicated to this particular area. Now, when we want to log in, we can't log in now because we have to make a confirmation on the email address. So I'm gonna do that first. and then I'm coming back. Now the problem is that you have canceled the subscription manually on this way. So the subscription will be cancelled, and we have to see it in Stripe now. So it's cancelled, and the reason for that is because we have to enable another feed when we go into the form, and we are going to the settings and to the integration and confirmations. We have to able to make a new user, otherwise it won't work. And in this case I've chosen allow the user login automatically after the registration and send a default uh, WordPress message. So we have to enable that feed as well, otherwise it won't work. So I made a new password. I've confirmed my email. Then I'm gonna log in. And as you can see, now I have access to this room. And I can join the club. And when I want to go to the other one, I can join this one as well, because this was free. But now it works. Except for this one, because it was the private and I didn't have the access to this particular room. So I can't access anymore because I am blocked. And how can we do that in Uncanny Animator?